Good morning and welcome to the Buffalo Social Club. We are coming at you from our beautiful studio here at Hilbert College. My name is Mary Friona. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. We're so glad to have you with us. It is a yucky day out there.
It sure is. I mean, March is marching right now. I thought we were done with this snow.
No, apparently not.
Apparently not. There's no salt anywhere to be found.
No salt anywhere.
No.
It's so good to see you, Kimberly.
It's good to see you too. How was your week?
My weekend was actually amazing. I had to get up at 5 o'clock Saturday morning to bring Emma to a dance competition in Rochester. But can I tell you, my girl rocked it. She absolutely rocked it. She slept the whole way there. I woke her up. I don't know how she found this energy, but there was, a couple hundred kids dancing. She came third overall and she won herself a place at the Nationals this summer.
Amazing.
So I'm so excited. And then Sunday we had our family dinner, everybody over, my favorite thing to do all week. My husband made sauce. It was a great day.
That sounds great. I, too, hung out with my family this weekend. We went to the Strong Museum in Rochester. So we were Rochester same time, probably.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's fun, though. That's a great museum.
It is. You could just, go in there and just casually do whatever you want, which is what I like.
Yeah, did Carlo love it?
Oh, yeah. He loved it. He actually was hesitant about going. He was like, I don't want to go to a museum.
What?
He didn't realize what he had in store. And then he got there. He's like, oh, this is the best day ever.
It is so fun. Mm-hmm. It is so fun there. And what else did you do?
Well, I had a big week, I got my lash treatment and I got my port out. And so I did all the things. And then I just wanted to chill. So I watched a lot of reality TV, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I'm very excited today that that's what we're going to be talking about is some reality TV.
I know. What kind of a reality podcast TV show?
Well, I just watched Age of Attraction on Netflix. And then I just finished Love is Blind, which is one of my favorite shows. And I watch every season.
Wow. Do you think you can find love on a TV show?
Do I think you can? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know if love is really blind, to be honest with you. Sometimes, in the show, you see on the show like how they transform into it's love is blind when they fall in love without seeing each other. But then once they see each other, sometimes they realize that the physical connection is very important as well. So
do you think
some people have to have a little bit of both?
I definitely think so. Yeah. But our guest knows all about it. She might be able to fill us in on some details.
She sure does. So we are so excited today. We have a very special guest who actually does the castings for these reality shows, and her name is Alexa Zappia. Welcome to the Buffalo Social Club.
Thank you for having me. Love you both.
We're so glad to have you.
Thank you. This is amazing.
Now, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And I have followed you and watched you blossom. And I am is it corny to say I'm so proud of you?
Oh, thank you. You were the first person, and I know we'll get into this, but I have a nonprofit, which wasn't supposed to be a nonprofit, but now is. And Mary was the first person to ever have covered anything on that. Mm-hmm. And she's just been such a supporter ever since. And truly, even with all the success, my whole way of looking at it is never forget the people who supported you when it was nothing. And you are one of those people.
Never forget the people who helped you along the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you.
You're doing so great.
Thank you. Thank you.
So casting.
Everything. I mean, my life is crazy. My life is crazy. I never expected this life for myself. I went to school to be a teacher. And now I'm producing reality television. I don't know what life I'm living, but I'm not going to stop.
Don't you dare stop.
No.
But we have a lot to talk to you about. You have worked on incredible shows.
Thank you.
You have that nonprofit.
Thank you.
That has, really brought inspiration to a lot of people. Rocks of Unity. It's all about connection and keeping people together, and everybody is special in their own way.
Thank you.
And we're going to dig into all of that.
Yes.
And that is, I know you have some questions.
I do have lots of questions for her. I do.
She was so excited.
Bring it. So excited.
Let's go. Bring it.
Well, we should get to some other stuff first.
Okay, yes, we should. So our first segment is A Little Bit Louder Now, sponsored by Celino Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. And we talk about the charitable things happening in Western New York. And one of those charitable things, of course, is the Celino Plumbing Truck Wrap Contest. That is, the heat is on. These nonprofits are fighting real hard to get all those votes in time to make it to the next round.
Wow. So if you haven't voted, you can go vote for your favorites, and then they will go on to the next round. So then it takes a couple of days off, right? To
Yeah, until you
figure
get to
out
the
who
next
won, and then
Yep, then they do that. And then, so there's that. And then also, right now, we're launching today with Salino Plumbing and Clyde's Feed and Animal Center to vote for your favorite animal rescue, cat rescue, and dog rescue for a chance to be part of the Resurgence to the Rescue pet photo contest and receive all the donations from the vote. So check out that too. So that's a big deal.
and then you have another adoption event coming up.
I sure do. You know how much I love animals. We were just talking about our adoptable animals just a little while ago. And so we have a big event at Total Sports Enterprises in Orchard Park this Saturday from noon to 4 p.m. Reed Ferguson will be there, and Billy the Buffalo, and 4 local rescues, Buddy's Second Chance, SPCA serving Erie County, Nickel City Canine, and City of Buffalo Animal Shelter, all with adoptable dogs. So you come there, you bring a donation for one of these dog rescues, and then Reed Ferguson will take a photo with you and sign an autograph.
How nice! Are you looking for a dog?
I mean, honestly, let's go for it.
Let's go!
I'll do it. I'll do it at this point. Why not?
Do you need a
travel a
traveling
lot?
dog?
Yeah.
It's like we finished each other's.
That's getting
sentences.
scary, girl.
Yeah, I do travel. So either the dog can be with my mom, but I don't know if she's like looking to. I know.
So we got to get mom on board?
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to.
Or you could just like get a little one and bring it in.
I mean, if that's a possibility, I'm down for
Or we
that.
could just like schedule lunch with your mom and then I just bring a dog.
I mean, yeah,
She would fall in
She
love.
would fall in love right there. That's the master plan, I think.
Okay.
I think so too.
Well, I was telling you before, I'm a pup placement professional.
Yeah.
So I find awesome people and then I
Yeah.
place the pups
You're
in
a
their homes.
PPP.
PPP.
Yeah,
I
so
was
that-
gonna say that.
You need a shirt that says that.
I will.
We
I
need
will
to get
get
you like a badge. We need to get you a sash, a crown. I don't know.
I love
something.
all of it.
All of it. You need all the garb.
She's got great ideas.
I
That's why
told
she's
you.
a casting director.
That's why she is. But she started out with Rocks of Hope or Rocks of
Unity.
Unity. And I mean, what made you start with that? Because I remember you were at
Yeah, St. John Fisher.
St. John Fisher,
Yeah.
and you were just like started this like little idea.
Yeah, I mean, again, I wasn't meant to be a reality television producer. I went to school to be a teacher. And so when I was doing my student teaching semester, I just saw that there was a lot of like bullying and intolerance in my classroom. I was in the inner city of Rochester. Again, Rochester, like what, is this like a theme
Wow,
today?
maybe.
Like what is going on? It has to be a theme. Anyway, so, it was just got to a point where I was like, okay, enough is enough. I have to deviate a little bit from regular curriculum and do something that I think my students needed. So I had what I had in my classroom, like truly, where I built a lesson plan. And at the end of that, each student was given a rock and they decorated it to represent who they are, but not the, surface level differences, but below that. And then those were then shared with one another and then placed in a community installation. And you're able to see, the diversity within one classroom, one school, whatever. It was just meant to be in my classroom. Like it wasn't meant to be anything. And now it's in 25 different countries, 35 different states. I'm working with, a bunch of different celebrities. I'm working with a bunch of different, corporate and schools and nonprofits to do this there. And it's just like, first of all, I like half kidding, but like also serious. If this was meant to be anything in my mind, like I would have chosen something a little bit lighter than rocks, like to be schlepping around
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, they're heavy.
And then, yeah, like there are pictures of me like in the streets of New York with like a bag on my shoulder with like rocks. Like I'm like, I walk out like sideways.
We need to get her a suitcase.
Like I know.
A wagon.
Something like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking of how heavy these will be and that it was supposed to be this big, but really it wasn't. It was not meant to be any bigger than my classroom, but I think that just speaks to how needed it is right now. And I feel like when people, students, adults, whatever, a lot of times I think we listen to respond, right? Like we're constantly thinking, we're hearing what they're saying, but not. And Rocks of Unity really gives you the place to listen to understand. And the whole slogan of it is, our differences don't divide us, they unite us. And I think with that, like, that's so needed right now, right? Like the power behind these workshops is incredible. And only if you're in one, do you really understand the power behind it and the magnitude behind it? But things happen there. Someone texted me, and I did this with actually a bunch of producers when I was in LA, and someone texted me and said, I thought that I had friends before, but I never knew the value of friendship until after today.
Oh, wow.
And it was just like, that's why I do what I do. Like, these are people that have been working with each other for years, and you think you know somebody, but you really don't know people at the, you know, the lower level.
Right. And it's also beautiful to see them all together
Yes.
in one place. And you look
Yeah.
and you kind of say, wow, that is really
Yeah,
deep.
because think about it. When you look at this large installation, right, you're able to see this beautiful piece of art from the macro scale. But then when you look at the micro level of it, you're able to see all the people, all the diversity that, you know, makes up one piece of art. And so if even one of those rocks were removed, meaning one person was removed, it's not going to look like the way it does. So every person has a place, every person matters. And it's really getting to know, you know, someone on a deeper level. I was doing this in a high school, actually, and it's one of my favorite stories with this. But I was working with with the high school seniors, and it was, you know, all these football players and whatever. I did my whole spiel, and this one kid was drawing a hot dog on his rock, and you know, his friends were like, "You're not taking this seriously. Like, come on, you're like, guys, enough. Like, stop." And so then at the end of it, we all shared what we put, and against the kid with the hot dog. And, you know, his friends were like, "Oh, this is interesting to see what he did a hot dog for." That, like, you know, totally.
Oh, boy.
You know, and he was like, "There are 7 people in my family. And the way that we do dinner is that each of us makes something different for dinner. And my mom knows that my favorite food is hot dogs. I love hot dogs, whatever." And he goes, "And my mom passed away last month.
Aw.
So I did a hot dog on my rock to..."
Oh, my gosh.
Right. And that was the whole room. The whole room just
Oh, my gosh.
went down.
Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed.
Right. And he's like, "I did a hot dog on my rock in memory of my mom for all that she did for me and to carry that on." And it was just that moment of those kids were like, okay, now I don't even know what to say.
Mhm.
And that's why we do what we do.
I mean, talk about a life lesson
Yeah.
for all of those kids.
Right.
Mhm.
And but it's so much larger than that, right? It's not just kids, but it's like, where does that come from? It comes from adults. And it comes from the societal you know, information that we're getting. And so he knew what he was doing, and he just didn't let it bother him. And it was like, I love you for that.
Yeah.
Because he could have said, "You know what, I'm gonna change this. I'm just gonna..." And he stuck to who he is, and he stuck to what he knew he needed to do.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
How can people support your organization? And also, where do you want it to go? Like, what do you want to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy when people ask me where do I want to go with it. All of this is very surreal, right? Like, all of this is very surreal because it wasn't supposed to be anything. And I just want to keep spreading the values of kindness, acceptance, unity on whatever level and whatever scale that looks like is what I want to continue to do, both in this area, outside of this area, you know, getting onto platforms in which these things can be, these values, these shared commonalities could be, you know, spread. So retreats, workshops within corporate centers, all of that outside of, you know, even the realm of what you think you would have in a classroom, and that's how it started. But everyone can benefit from something like this. So to answer your question in terms of how to get in touch with me, you can just email me rocksofunity@gmail.com. I'm on social media, so Facebook and Instagram under Rocks of Unity, and then also just rocksofunity.com.
Definitely follow along. It's really fascinating, and
Thank
your
you.
journey in that aspect has
Thank you.
been really something to watch.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Hoda just came to Buffalo and wanted to meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I know.
that was crazy, because the thing with that is that, like, I work with a bunch of different celebrities who do this. So, you know, James Taylor, Kristen Chenoweth,
Harry Connick. He's so
Harry Connick
cute.
Jr., Ryan Seacrest, Kelly Ripa, Andy Cohen, David Boreanaz, Therese Caputo. I'm trying to think who else. A bunch. But everyone's asked me, like, who is the celebrity? If you had to, like, have your celebrity to do a rock, like, who is it? And I've always said Hoda Kotb, because I've always been so inspired by her. She uses her platform for good and spreading positivity and joy and kindness. And, you know, she's just such a genuine
Joy.
person.
Yeah.
And so I always said Hoda. And I've never gotten to Hoda. And Hoda came to Buffalo last week.
Sorry, I couldn't help you.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. Hoda came to Buffalo last week. No, I guess it was all meant to be the way this way.
She had texted me and she said, do you know anybody who can get me to meet Hoda? And I'm like,
to get her to do a rock.
Did.
And she's like, asked me 10 years ago. It was fine. But the way that all this happened was crazy.
Meant to be.
100%. So anyway, I sent an email. They were like, we can't accommodate, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm sitting, day of the event at 4:30, and I get this call from this unknown number. Now, I am on every spam list in America because I have to answer every call for work. I don't know who I'm reaching out to on social media or who I'm casting.
Do you need a business loan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, I don't recognize this number, but whatever. So I answered. And for the sake of privacy, I'm not going to say this person's name, but let's just say it was Mary. It was not. But hi, my name is Mary. I'm Hoda Kotb's chief of staff. And I was like, what? Like, excuse me? She's like, hi. So Hoda read your email personally on the flight here, and she wants to meet you. I was like,
I love it.
She wants to meet me? Okay. Like, okay, when? She's like, can you get here in an hour? And I was like, yeah, I'll get here. I threw my computer. I didn't like, what do you wear when you meet Hoda Kotb? I don't know. It looked like a bomb went off in my house. Like, I'm just like taking things. And I was like, oh, what about that black romper? Well, that was at the dry cleaner. So I'm like, okay, well, I have to run to the dry cleaner. Like, anyway, so I walked in and it was me, her chief of staff, and the security guard that's with her. And I walk in, she's like, I'm so excited to meet you. And I was like, me? Like, I'm so excited to meet you. Like, what? And so we had such an amazing conversation. She did do rock. She signed my book. And then she looked at security and said, this I will never forget. She looked at security and said, remember this face, because this is going to be the one that changes the world. And I was like, but that's like Josh Allen telling you you're a good football player, right? Yep. And it was just like, oh my God. Like, someone who I've looked up to since childhood is telling me this, is like, there's no words. And that interaction, that moment will be something that will stick with me for the rest of my life.
That's amazing.
I love that.
Thank you.
Amazing. And you, okay, let's switch to this casting.
Yeah.
So how did you become a casting agent?
Yeah, that's actually a crazy story. So it kind of stems from Rocks of Unity, the first part of it. So right as I started, I guess you can call it Rocks of Unity at that point. I didn't know it was, again, a lesson plan. Did I do it at St. John Fisher? With that, there was a lot of local media that came. One of them was the CBS affiliate, and Harry Connick Jr.'s show, because at that point was a CBS affiliate, got wind of this story. So 4 months after I was doing this, I got a call from Harry Connick Jr.'s producers saying, we would love to talk to you this afternoon. I was like, what? Like, I'm at Rochester. It was at training camp. I'm like, I don't look in any way presentable to be talking to producers, but okay. So I did an interview with them. Again, a conversation, didn't think anything. They called me back the next day and they're like, you're going to fly out in a couple of days, like, to be on Harry's show. And I was like, oh my God, I turned 21 tomorrow. Like, what?
I remember when you were on the show.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. That's how long you've been with me. Like, since then. So flew out. And as a result of that, I started doing more and more in media. And one of the people I used to work with was Margaret Josephs on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. She reached out to me. I did stuff for her. And then through just in general of just the media industry, did I get in touch, through socially, through something with a producer. And she was like, you would be so good at national TV. I'm like, no, no. She's like, send me your resume. So height of the pandemic, I'm like, I'm not moving to LA. Like, this is crazy, but okay, I'll send her my resume. I sent her my resume. And that night I got a call from Don't Forget the Lyrics on Fox. And they're like, can we talk to you? And I'm like, yeah, we'll talk. I don't care. I like talking. So we talked, say anything of it. So we talked about reality television, Real Housewives, iconic moments, Teresa Giudice's table flip, like a bunch of things. I didn't think anything of it. And they did a call that night saying, we love you and you start tomorrow. And I was like, start what? Like, what am I doing? And they're like, you're a producer. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, I am not. And I'm usually one to overthink everything, right? Like I think of every scenario, good, bad, and different. And I didn't with this. I just jumped into it. And they were like, okay, so, make a Gmail, separate for casting. I don't know, Zappia casting at Gmail, something like that. Let us know when you do. And we're going to send you the grids and you start in the morning. And now Zappia casting has been my handle, my Instagram handle, my TikTok handle, my Gmail. I still use that Gmail. And my life has changed. I get to do everything from here. And it's been on, 20, all these different networks and 40 plus shows and Emmy nominations and People Choice Awards nominations. And it's just like, where is my life going? Like, this was not what I expected.
And big shows like The Bachelor, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
I know, I got some, yeah. So I do the whole Bachelor franchise, Bachelor, Bachelorette, Golden Bachelor, Love is Blind, Married at First Sight. And then I do Squid Game, The Challenge, Fear Factor, Competition Destination X, Worst Cooks in America, like a bunch of anything in the dating show realm, game show realm, competition realm, food, anything.
Do you have a favorite
Do I have a favorite?
show?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I have a favorite? I love them all for different reasons. And that's not even just a PR answer. I really do. I love them all for different reasons. And it really comes down to the bonds that I form while casting. So I can't pick a favorite really because the relationships are different. This is an industry where it's built on relationships and trust. And I feel very lucky to be able to work in an industry that's very people-based. And the bonds and the friendships that come from these shows is something that I wouldn't change for anything.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Is Love blind?
Is Love blind?
Come on.
Is Love blind? On the show or in general?
Both.
On the show, it's very genuine.
See?
On the show, yes. In life, I don't know. Like, that's really hard. I want to say it is, but you also can't forget about that physical attraction. Like, that has to come in at some point. And it does. It comes in on the show. It comes in your dating life as well. So I think there's both to it, right? There's, however you look at it, it comes into play at one point.
I think that if somebody has a really good personality, that can make them look attractive.
1000%.
So I think that there's been people I have dated that I wouldn't normally date if I just saw them, but because I got to know them and they made me laugh and they were funny and they were cool or whatever, then it changes. So although I didn't look at you and find you to be my type, your personality is getting to me. But I feel like sometimes like people just can't see past it. So like no matter how good your personality is, sometimes once they kind of hang out with you and they're thinking about it, they're like, no, it's not my type, no matter how nice you are.
And
And
that's
the
what
opposite
happens on the
too.
show.
You could be super attractive, but if you're a big fat jerk,
That happens too
Bye.
on the show.
Yeah.
And so I think, I'm not married, so not yet. But like,
you should go on The Bachelorette.
yeah. Oh God.
Cast yourself.
See, that's the thing. If I produce it, I can't be on it. So
She
whole
knows
thing,
too much.
Yeah, no, our whole thing in the industry is that a lot of us are single, and we put our dating lives on hold for all of your dating lives. So, but anyway, so with all of that to say, love, I think people say, and I don't know if this is true, maybe you could speak to this, I don't know. But like oftentimes people end up with people who are not physically their type first. And so that's why like the dating apps, I think it's very superficial. And I really don't like the dating apps, to be honest, because you're looking at someone based off of a picture. First of all, can that picture be edited? Absolutely. Can that picture actually show someone's personality? No.
Or be from years ago.
Right.
You don't look
So
like
you're
that
not,
anymore.
you're leading with attraction, physical attraction, than soul attraction. And I don't necessarily believe in that.
I mean, my husband happens to be extremely handsome.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Your husband is very handsome too. So,
Italians.
Yeah, Italian.
Yeah.
So I feel like, but he's also has like the personality that I love too. So if he's funny, nice, smart.
Yeah.
So all of those things play a role, but it's all about like, because everybody thinks something different is attractive too, right? So
Yeah.
that's what makes the world go round. Otherwise, we would all be after the same person.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's all about like, and as you get older and you have things to talk about and you can have a conversation, you have the same sort of goals and you have the same
Values.
ideals and values. Yeah, that's really ultimately what matters. So it
Absolutely.
can be blind or it cannot be blind, but
100%. And the way that I think about it too, and this is just like life in general, whether it's significant others, friendships, whatever. I'm not saying you have to agree with everything that I believe or everything that I do or anything like that, but you should support me in what I do.
for sure.
And I feel like those are the relationships that work, right? Those that, okay, I don't agree, but I do support. And I support you as a human in what you believe. And so whether you call that blind or not, I don't know. But I think ultimately that's when relationships work, is when there's that level of, I don't agree, but I support.
So you cast these folks, you meet them,
Mhm.
you have like a series of questions, you ask the same questions to everybody, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right? They answer the questions and then you just sit back and say, okay, is it a gut? Is it
Yeah.
how they answered the questions?
It's all of that, right? It's like the as we say, the magic pieces of the puzzle, right? And when you look at everything on a broad level, that's when pieces come together to make the perfect cast. And oftentimes, and I say this all the time, even if you might come to me for Bachelor and you might be a 99.9% fit, if you don't get on Bachelor, I'm calling you back for something else. And I've done it.
Really?
Oh, I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Because honestly, I believe that some people come to me and we connect for one thing and we think that this is it, this is the reason. And then there's such a better fit on another show that's not even in development right now. And then when it comes about, I call them and they're like, oh my God, I thought you were just saying that to say that to make me feel better. I was like, no, like I do. I really do call people back all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do you ever think like, oh, this person's going to be amazing and they're going to win it or go all the way, and then they're like, or vice versa?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing in reality television, right? Is that it's reality. Like, even if I have thoughts in my mind of how things might go, they always surprise us.
Well, that's in life with meeting people in general. When you
Yeah.
say, like, you meet somebody, you think that, they are who they're acting like, and then you get to know them a little better, and you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
So I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general, too, of just, like, the way that things go on shows and things. Like, again, it's reality as reality gets. So
I got a good question. Why do you think people like reality TV so much? Like,
Oh.
I like it. I can tell you I like it. It shuts my brain off. I'm watching other people and their own problems and not mine. Why do you think they like it?
multiple reasons. That's one of them. The other thing, too, and it kind of goes back to the Rocks of Unity theme, and not to sound cheesier than a Cheez-It, but I'm being serious. But, like, I think people, whether you're 2 or 92, want to feel heard and seen. And whether you're going through a divorce, infertility, cancer, I don't know, whatever. Your kids are going off to kindergarten or your kids are graduating or a job transition. You want to be able to feel like you're not the only one going through that. And when you look at a cast and you look at these shows, we make sure that anyone can look at a cast and be like, I resonate to that person, because it makes you feel like you're not alone. So that's part of it. So that's one side of it. And then also what you said, like, people just want the escape from life. I mean, life's hard. Let's be real. Life is hard. And so when you're able to just watch someone else's life play out, you forget about your own for a second.
Yeah.
And
That's where I'm at.
And you liked reality TV before you even, like, we were talking about the Jersey Shore before we came on.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore was awesome.
Yeah.
Is it still on?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You never know when they're going to pop up again.
yeah.
I mean,
That and Real Housewives. I was watching Real Housewives with my mom. I mean, I think I was 11. Real Housewives of New Jersey. That started it all.
That's okay. I was watching Lifetime when I was young. I learned about, how to steer clear of women beaters at a very young age.
Yeah.
Go
I
on.
mean, everyone has their thing.
Yeah. Lifetime is like Hallmark, but it goes bad.
Yeah.
A dark
Uh-huh.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, Andy Cohen and Bravo, I was like, yes,
Yeah.
let's do it. But that was like the times with my mom. Like, and we still talk about this to this day. It's like, did you watch, Southern Charm last night? Oh my God, what are your thoughts on Craig Conover? What are you, all that. We still talk about this now all these years later. So something that we would just watch every night. My brother couldn't care less about this. We'd just go in the basement and like, I don't know, watch sports. And we were like, oh my God, Andy Cohen. But yeah, no, it was my childhood, and I never really liked scripted television.
Yeah. Well, what could you cast us in?
Oh, what can I cast you guys in?
I don't eat bugs, so not Fear Factor.
Okay, so not Fear Factor.
And we're both married.
Okay, so we just did a show that I think you guys would be amazing for.
Ooh. Tell us.
Yeah, 2. We just did a show called Win Them All for Netflix. And it's basically you live and compete in a mall for like an extended period of time. And it's a competition show with pairs.
Ooh,
So
we could do that.
could
Do
be
they
a
have
pair?
purses in that mall?
you can get whatever your heart
See?
desires. So that's one. And the other one that I think you guys would be good for is called The Golden Ticket, where it's for Netflix. And they built the Wonka chocolate factory. And it's a competition show that takes place in Wonka's factory.
I love Willy Wonka.
I love chocolate.
So,
Sold.
I mean,
What do we
think
win? Chocolate for life? That's good with me.
It comes out later this year. You'll see.
Okay. All right.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
you'll see. But either one of those shows. Actually, and the show that I'm on right now, you would be good for. Honestly, I think you would be good for any show but a dating show. Like, quite literally, you have the personality, let's be real. Destination X on NBC.
Yes,
So-
and we do not know that show, so tell us more about it.
Yeah. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan hosted. He's from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, wait, who do you play on Grey's?
God, I don't watch Grey's.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
The first
It's a scripted show. I
There's
do
a
not
scripted
watch
show.
it.
The first person I interviewed for that show, she's like, "Oh my God, he's from Grey's."
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, and so basically,
Donnie, can you find out?
What's his name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, he was the guy who dated Izzy.
All these
Oh
people
my
mean
gosh.
nothing to
Oh
me.
my
I don't
gosh,
know.
no, he died on the show.
Oh, well, thank God he's living and he's
real life.
hosting.
Danny. His name was Danny on the show. Okay,
I
sorry.
don't know.
Okay.
Is it?
Danny Duquette.
Yes, Danny.
Okay. Well, whoever that is, because I don't watch Grey's, but I don't know. But anyway, 12 to 14 strangers board an unknown flight. They don't know where they're going.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like this.
No, you will.
Okay.
You will. And when they board the flight, when they land, they get onto this tour bus, big lights, this, that, and they travel the world. They travel into different destinations. And when the bus is in motion, you can't really see where you're going, but you live on this bus. And then you get off the bus and you do different challenges, and they will give you clues as to where in the world you are.
oh wow.
So season 1 took place all in Europe. And, it could be that you're in Paris one day, and then the next episode you're in, I don't know, Italy, whatever.
Wow.
And you have to take your clues, pop culture clues, whatever, and geographical clues, and try to figure out where you are. And then at the end of every episode, you place your X on a map as to where in the world you think you are. And then whoever's destination is the furthest from where they actually are gets eliminated.
Oh,
Wow.
like sent home eliminated.
Yeah. Not like eliminated. Yeah.
It's not a
Not like
mob
Marie
game.
Antoinette. Yeah. No.
That sounds
That is
interesting.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
The
Yeah.
concepts that everyone comes up with are like really cool.
Yeah.
Like you just come up like I don't think you did this one, but Age of Attraction is the new one on
Oh,
Netflix.
Jackie
and it's
Pittman,
like
yeah.
it's not Love is Blind. It's like they don't know each other's ages. So they're like
It's so
falling in
good.
love and they don't know each other's ages.
But it's not like you have to be a certain age.
Yeah, 21 and up.
21? Yeah.
Jackie Pittman did that. I love her. I've worked many shows with Jackie. She's amazing. And that show, I just watched the first episode the other day. I can't get enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I can't get enough.
I know, and I gotta wait. I hate those breaks.
I know.
I hate those breaks.
I know.
I gotta wait for the
I know.
reunion. I gotta wait for this. They get the breaks. You know
I'm
how
so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm like, this has to come out for another season.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to work on it.
We watch a show called Paradise. Have you ever heard of that?
On Hulu.
It's on
No.
Hulu. It's actually really,
Is it
really
scripted
good.
or
It's scripted,
Oh, okay.
but
She's
like, I
you
don't
have
watch
to
that.
you have to wait every week now.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a struggle.
We don't like it.
Oh.
But I texted Kimberly yesterday and I'm like, boring.
Yeah.
And it was until the last 10 seconds. Yeah.
What's
It
the
was crazy.
premise?
The world is
The world
ended.
is ending.
Oh God.
Has ended. Yeah. So they build a bunker. It's actually not something I would think I would watch, but it's really, really good.
Okay.
You know what else I watched? I watched the Michael Jackson documentary, 30 Seconds. Did you watch it?
No, but I gotta watch
No.
this movie. It's coming out around my birthday.
Okay, but this is about the 30 seconds that changed his life and was when he was filming the Pepsi commercial and he got burned. Are you guys familiar with that at all?
No.
Okay, you guys are young. So Michael Jackson, he was like in the prime of his life. I think Thriller just came out, like all these great Beat It, all those great songs. And so Pepsi came to him and said, we want you to shoot a commercial for us, $5 million. I imagine Michael Jackson, $5 million,
Yeah.
what they would have to pay him now. Anyway, so they set up this video shoot. It's going great. And then somehow some of the like stuff, whatever, pyrotechnics or whatever, his hair caught on fire. And
Oh my
and there's
God.
video of it that was just found. And so they show like his hair is on fire and they go and they put it out. But he suffered like severe burns on
Oh
the
my
top of his
God.
head. So the doctors started giving him these painkillers. And so he got addicted to the painkillers.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
what, and also when they were doing the surgeries on him, they're like, oh, do you want us to do your nose too? Or do you want us to do, so he got addicted
Oh.
to
Oh my
surgeries
God.
too. So that changed the trajectory of his life 100%.
Where do you stream this?
Or Michael.
Netflix.
Oh,
It's
wow.
really fascinating.
Oh, wow. Okay, I have
really
to watch it.
fascinating. Yeah.
They say, and by they say, it's the conspiracy theorists on social media. So they say
He's alive.
that's what your sister Paula says. But no, they say that he built Neverland to save the children that were going to go to Epstein Island. That's what they say on socials.
Oh.
And I would like to believe that because I love Michael Jackson.
I love Michael Jackson.
He's got a
too.
movie coming out, and his nephew is starring in it
Oh,
as Michael Jackson.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's going to come out April 24th, and I know that because I'm going to go see
what's it called?
Probably Michael.
Yeah. Well, I never bought the, like, that he was bad. Did you?
No. I think he was framed.
I think he was framed too.
I love Michael Jackson.
I love Michael Jackson too. I hope
So
we're
does
right.
Macaulay Culkin. I'm pretty sure Macaulay Culkin loves Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time at Never.
Yeah, I think he was
Neverland.
saved.
Yeah. You think?
I think he was saved.
From Hollywood?
Mm-hmm.
No offense.
So good.
But it's reality
None
TV
taken.
is different.
It's different.
It is totally different.
It's different.
It is totally different. What else was I going to say? Oh, also, are you guys listening to anything like music-wise, streaming on your phones or anything?
She just went to BB's Bingo, so she probably listened to some good tunes there.
Oh, yeah.
I love the BB's Bingo
Yeah.
tunes.
Love the BB's Bingo.
They got all kinds of stuff. I listen to the 90s.
That the new Hillary Duff album.
Yes!
Oh my God.
I won the
I love
Ticketmaster
her.
War. I'm in 8th row.
Wait, and to go
What?
to Canada?
Yeah.
You
in
are,
Toronto.
congratulations.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know
know.
there was a war.
Oh,
I thought I had time. I don't have time.
No.
No,
Those were sold out
Oh
during pre-sale. So much so she opened another show and then that was sold out during
Yeah.
pre-sale. You can probably get resale, but
Did
She
you
had
see
no
her and
idea
Jimmy
how big-
Fallon?
no.
She had no idea how
Yes, I
big she
did.
was going to be. Like coming
No.
back.
Her comeback.
is huge.
It is huge. She deserves
Oh.
every second of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Lizzie McGuire.
yes. Yes.
All the way.
All the way. Lizzie fan.
I think we have a game.
Wait, I love games.
We have a game,
Wait, I
and
love
Kimberly's
games.
going to read a line, and we have to try to figure out if it's fake news or if it really happened.
Oh God. Okay. I don't know
so-
how I'm not good at trivia.
I
Okay.
know. I
You
know
got
that.
this.
Okay.
You ready for this, everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
I hope it's easy.
Trooper rescues owl on the New York State Thruway. What do you think?
I'd say probably true.
Yeah, true.
What do we think, Donnie?
Donnie?
Correct.
Woo! Oh my God. Okay, cool.
100%.
Keep the score too.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I
gosh.
love that.
Pressure now.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, a study finds Western New Yorkers among most loyal football fans in the country.
Absolutely.
1,000% true.
1,000% true. If anyone tells me that's not true, I
Donnie.
might riot.
Yeah.
Donnie.
Don't tell me it's not true. Don't
That
take
is
it.
false.
That is
No,
not false.
absolutely not.
Get out.
False.
Boo.
No.
Says
No.
who?
We need
What
a
study?
recount. We
What
need a
study?
recount.
Was the study done in Green Bay?
Was it the
There you
Chiefs?
go.
It was the
I'm
Chiefs.
just reading the
Don't
script.
shoot the
I'm just-
messenger,
I'm
poor
just
Donnie.
reading-
No, but
Boo.
we need to fact check that, please.
All right, we'll check that after the show.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm calling that a
Whatever
win.
correction is needed.
We
Still
we
100%.
won. Someone needs to change the score. We won. We got 2. Keep going.
Yep.
Okay. Local coffee shop offers free drink to customers who brave morning snowstorm. I didn't get any free coffee today.
Actually, I think that was true. I think I remember seeing a headline
Really?
about that.
Well, I don't drink coffee, so any coffee headlines go above my head. So I'm gonna go with you. If it's true, it's true. Is it true?
That is false.
Oh, okay.
False.
Okay.
Well, somebody should do that. That would be a wonderful idea. It'd be very
All
kind.
the coffee places
I
in
feel
Buffalo
like-
will go out of business in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
I braved the morning snowstorm today and had to pay for my coffee. So,
Same.
all right. Cheektowaga venue offering Sabres-themed weddings. True or false?
You know, I just feel like that would be such a Buffalo thing. So true.
I'm struggling. I know there's Bills themed, but
Yeah.
the Sabres are making a comeback.
They sure
They're
are.
getting through the drought. I'm going to go with yes.
All right, Donnie, what it is?
That is true.
Woo!
Okay, cool.
Way to
So
go.
We're heading into our last question.
Already?
Tied 2-2.
Oh
Okay.
God. Okay.
All right. A former USPS carrier pleads guilty to stealing mail. Come on, Mary, you did news. What do you think about
I mean,
that?
I think that
Yeah.
this has definitely 1,000% happened. So it depends
On if it
when
was,
it was
at this time, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely happened in the past.
So I say yes
Yeah.
because my package is currently missing. So yes.
yeah.
You probably
And
stole
I don't
it.
know if that is
That man stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Donnie,
this is,
what do
this
you
is
think?
why I don't send gift
And
cards.
the answer is true.
Woo!
Okay, cool. And whoever took my package, I want it back.
That's right.
USPS.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more?
I think that was it, Donnie
No,
said.
there's one more.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, there's one
Oh.
on the next page. Sorry, we
That's
do
all-
have one more.
That's all
Oh,
right. You ready
it's
for this?
okay.
Well, it looks like an old one.
Local bakery creates wing-flavored donut for Bills playoff weekend. Doesn't matter. Is it true or false?
I'd say probably true.
True, because
People are crazy.
yeah.
All right. What it is, Donnie?
That is false.
God.
What?
Oh, I bet that's
Okay, who can
Fact
make donuts like that?
checker.
Let's go.
Yeah,
we need
fact
a. We need
checker.
a.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'll call Paulus
I'm
if
not
they want to
really-
make a wing-flavored
I'm
donut.
not
I
really
wouldn't want to
buying it.
eat a wing-flavored donut, would
No,
you?
but
maybe.
Will people
Is
buy
there
it?
meat in it?
I'm also gluten free, so I can't eat anything.
I just picture like a hot sauce donut. Maybe a donut with hot sauce. Somebody will eat that.
Blue cheese filling.
Blue cheese filling.
Oh my
Oh,
God, that is
nauseous.
I like it though. I like where your head's at. Good marketing.
Oh my
Well, that
gosh.
was so fun.
That was fun. We did good.
Yeah, that was fun.
We did
Thanks.
good. One of our favorite segments now, What Matters to Western New York, is sponsored by William Mattar Law Firm. So we are talking about the fake spring debate. I despise this weather, but I did do some checking this morning with some of my meteorology friends.
Love it.
And apparently it snows on St. Patrick's Day about 38% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more actually than that.
Okay.
So anyway, when do you put away your winter gear? Because my kids have so much winter gear. Like
It's a great question.
nauseous.
Well, I threw my coat in the back of my car yesterday and then had to take it out to come here because I was like, oh, it's 60 degrees. I don't know. I'm hoping by April 1st, which is that 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks from now, if I'm still wearing my huge puffer coat and my boots, like, no. But here's the thing. I love Buffalo too much to move.
yeah,
So I think that's why we're all here.
we
That's
have to
why
love
we're-
it in order to live here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just when I walked outside today, it was not good.
No. I was getting ring alerts at 5 a.m. Someone's at your house. And I was like, who is at my house? It's the
snow.
salters. It's the snow, but the people salting my driveway.
Oh, that's
I'm
good
like,
that they were there.
yeah, I just haven't seen them in 2 weeks. And I was like,
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
You were
like
done,
I was ready to go get patio furniture and take my patio furniture out of storage. And I was like,
Oh, I
we're
can't
not
wait to
doing
do
that.
that.
Oh, Dockside just did that. Did you see that on social media?
No.
Dockside, North Tonawanda, the poor people, they put out all their patio furniture on one of those great 60-degree
Yeah.
days. And then I saw the post and I'm like, you shouldn't have done that.
No.
And then just this week, they posted a picture of one of their employees outside with a beer and snow everywhere.
Oh, that's
It went
awesome.
viral. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, you just never know. You just never know. Did I mention that I had to pump gas in the snow today?
You sure did. It sucks, don't it?
It does. I don't like pumping gas, let alone
No,
in
we
the
should
snow.
live in Jersey where they do it for you.
I
They
know.
do?
In Jersey, yeah.
Oh yeah, it scared
It's
me.
illegal to pump your own
Uh-huh.
gas.
And they scared me one time, so I'm not familiar with that. And I
Yeah.
was in Jersey visiting family, and somebody came up my window, went like this, and I go, what the heck? They just wanted to pump my gas,
Yeah.
but they scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, you can't pump your gas
No, you
legally
can't.
in Jersey. You can't.
I like that. I remember when I lived on Grand Island, there was a place that would pump your gas, and he was like the cutest little guy. And
Yeah.
I would pull up. And,
Mm-hmm. Well, they're saying the prices are too high, which I'm sure they are. I gotta get my gas, so I haven't
Right.
really been paying attention. Unfortunately, I'm sure it is much too high, but I have to use, like you said, what are we gonna do? Walk?
Yeah.
We don't have a choice, so
You have a choice.
we have
Yeah.
to pay it, I guess.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you have fun being with us?
I love being with you guys. I want to come back.
You can come back
anytime.
You
Yeah,
got
I
lots
really
to talk
do.
about.
We're going to need more details next time. You're going to have to
gotcha.
tell us
I
some...
know we were very easy on these questions because we know that she's got to keep it hush hush because she's got to keep her secrets hush because then how's she gonna get the good castings?
Yeah, we were going to say, we asked her, can we ask what you look for? But, I mean, that would then everybody would
Everybody's
do that.
gonna watch and do it then.
Right.
Because everybody watches BSC.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Right, Donnie?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, Donnie.
Yeah. Thousands of viewers clocking in right now.
Clock
Yes.
I knew it. I see you.
Clocking in thousands. We like to end the show with like a final thought. So would you like to begin? Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, since we kind of were talking about Hoda, I'll end with, I guess, this, which was something that she said in her book and said it the other night as well, but which is if you fall, and you will, make sure that you fall on your back because you can look up. And if you look up, you can get up and keep going. And that to me is now what I live my life by. Like everyone's going to encounter falls. Everyone's going to encounter things that will 100% wipe you out. Just make sure that you have your head in the right direction.
Love that.
Thank you.
Love that.
You want me to go?
Yeah?
All right. So we were talking about something earlier. I can't use the word. I just can't use the word when we're live right now. Okay.
I think you can.
No, I can't do it. It rhymes with duck, okay? It's the duck it bucket, okay? So we talked about the kindness bucket recently and about how we ought to fill each other's buckets with kindness. Okay, well then I had a friend who recently just battled colon cancer, and I was just telling her that my thought process now with things that are out of your control to just like let go of it. So like, you can't control how other people's actions are. You can't control like if you're late sometimes, like things like that, right? I don't want to get all anxious and stressed anymore. I'm just like, forget it. So she called it the duck it bucket. And so what you do is you take all the things that you can't control and you throw it in the duck it bucket. And then at the end of the week, you just toss it out and say, duck it.
I love it.
Thank you. See, I said it without saying it. I feel so
No.
much better now. I was able to share that story without actually
See?
saying the
There
word.
you go.
I love it, but I've been telling you for so long, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I know, but I think the visualization of this bucket, this imaginary
Just because I
bucket that I
didn't use
have.
vulgar language, it wasn't great advice.
No, it was the bucket. I had to visualize where am I putting all this stuff that I'm keeping inside. I need to get it out. And
Well, sometimes the bucket is so full, it feels like you're carrying a big thing of rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
we are carrying a lot of rocks.
Yeah. My final thought is actually, I know I mentioned my daughter's dance competition, but like as a dance mom, as a theater mom, like sports moms, whatever we are, we drive our kids, we drive them here, we drive them there, we read the calendar, we go, practice, this, that, get up, go, let's go. I don't want to go. Come on, we're going. It's a lot, and to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, drive to Rochester. But then like I'm sitting in the theater and for 3 minutes and 30 seconds or whatever, however long that song is, she did Money from Cabaret. It's just pure joy. Like
love that.
watching her up there. And I know she was a little anxious going on. Her teacher told me she was just it's her first competition of the year. She's been doing it for like 6 years. So she was anxious, but she got out there and just watching her as a parent, there's just something really special and joyful about that. And I do tear up every single time. And then I look around and I'm like, am I the only one crying around here? But I'm not. Like, it's just something, it's all the work they put into it, all the time, all the effort. And it's just 3 minutes of I hold my breath usually the whole time because I want it to be, great. And so it just makes everything worth it. So
Love
if
that.
you're doing something in life that maybe is a lot of work or a pain, in the end, it's usually worth it. It really
sure.
is. It
For
really
sure.
is. So I think you guys have experienced that as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's what I wanted to end on.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah. Being a mom is like the best thing on the planet.
And you're the best mama on the planet.
No, I'm definitely not, but I try,
We try.
really hard. We do.
That's
Yeah.
what matters.
We do. We do. And we're so glad you were here.
Thank
with
you.
Yes,
us.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
You made my reality TV dreams come true,
Of
that I could
course.
talk to you about this stuff. It was very
Anytime.
exciting. I was so, how pumped was I to have
Oh
her
my
on
gosh.
today?
She
Oh,
was
oh,
so
I
I
have
pumped.
so much to talk about.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank
She
you.
was so pumped. When the cameras and the mics are off, she's got a lot more questions
Let's
for
go.
you.
Bring
So,
it.
so
Bring
let's
it.
do
Let's
it.
go.
And I am really, honestly, just so proud of you,
Thank you.
and just keep reaching for the stars.
Thank you. Thank you for everything from, 8 years ago to now. Seriously, she has been such a big supporter from when it was a lesson plan to nothing.
Well, you did it.
Thank you.
And we're all proud of you. And
Thank
please
you.
come back again.
I will. I would love that. Thank you.
Yes. And follow us, of course, on social
course.
media. And we hope everybody out there will follow us on social media. We are so glad you were able to spend some time with us today. Stay warm. Happy St. Patty's Day. Enjoy whatever it is you like to do on St. Patrick's Day. I just do a whole lot of not much.
That's what happens when we get older.
Yeah.
But yeah, so excited, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday. Have a great day.